What's 10 things you should avoid for your better mental health? I am Nick, your anxiety coach. Let's go with the first one. Don't avoid self-care. You know that feeling when you're running on empty but you keep pushing? Yeah, I used to wear exhaustion like a badge of honor. Skipping meals, doom scrolling at 2 a.m., telling myself I'd rest later. Spoiler alert, later never came. Here's what nobody tells you: self-care isn't selfish, it's survival. When I finally started protecting my morning routine, saying no to things that drained me, and actually taking breaks, everything changed. My anxiety dropped, my focus sharpened, and I stopped feeling like a zombie. The world won't collapse if you take an hour for yourself. But you might if you don't. Start small, drink water, step outside, sleep. Your future self is literally begging you to start today. What's one self-care habit you're committing to this week? Second on our list is avoiding relationship and friends. You ever notice how canceling plans gets easier? That's your brain playing tricks. I spent 3 months thinking I was protecting my peace, but I was just building walls. Isolation feels safe until it doesn't. Your mind gets louder without people around. Those friends who stop texting aren't mad, just tired of hearing no. I learned this the hard way. Started with coffee with one person. It felt weird, like I forgot how to human. But that pre-hangout anxiety is always worse than the actual event. Your brain will convince you staying home is self-care, but sometimes self-care is showing up anyway. You don't need to be the life of the party, just be present. The loneliest place isn't an empty room, it's a full life with nobody in it. Your future self will thank you for reaching out. Thank you for sticking around. Let's go with the third thing to avoid for better mental health. We spend hours on trivial things but avoid seeking help that could transform our lives. Ignoring professional support when needed is like ignoring failing car brakes. Underlying issues don't disappear by pretending they don't exist. Therapy isn't defeat, it's the smartest move for your mental health. We hire trainers for bodies and coaches for careers, but struggle alone with our minds? That makes no sense. If you've considered therapy, this is your sign. Your future self will thank you. Mental health is essential maintenance, not a luxury. Stop avoiding the help that could unlock your best self. If you're finding these short vids helpful, subscribe for me. In our next episode, we talk about engaging in negative self-talk. Right there. That voice telling you you're not good enough, it's lying. Constant self-criticism trains your brain to believe negative thoughts are facts. I used to tell myself I was terrible at everything, so I became terrified to try anything new. Studies show negative self-talk changes your brain chemistry, increasing stress hormones and decreasing your ability to handle challenges. Here's your challenge. Catch that critical voice and ask yourself, would you talk to your best friend that way? Place one negative thought with a neutral one. Instead of, I'm so stupid, try, I made a mistake and I can learn from it. Your mental health will thank you. Hope you enjoyed Avoid Negative Self-Talk. Let's move on to overcommitting. I am Nick, your anxiety coach. Stop saying yes to everything. Overcommitting quietly destroys your mental health by rewiring your brain for chronic stress. Every time you say yes when you mean no, you teach yourself your needs don't matter. Your body lives in fight or flight mode, sleep suffers, and focus disappears. You're doing everything but enjoying nothing. Saying no isn't selfish, it's self-preservation. Pick one thing this week to decline and notice how much lighter you feel. Your mental health is about protecting your peace, not doing more. You can't pour from an empty cup, and burnout doesn't make you a hero. It just makes you exhausted. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to subscribe or share. Stay tuned to our next episode where we focus on comparing yourself to others. Stop scrolling. You're rewiring your brain for misery by comparing your real life to others' highlight reels. That person you're comparing yourself to is probably doing the same thing. Your brain wasn't designed for this. Before social media, you compared yourself to maybe 50 people. Now it's millions of curated, filtered versions of reality. Ask yourself, am I comparing my behind the scenes to their highlight reel? That's not fair to you. Your journey is yours alone, and their chapter 20 won't look like your chapter 5, and that's okay. Progress means being better than you were yesterday, not better than others. Next time comparison creeps in, close the app and write 3 things you're proud of today. Watch your perspective shift. Hope you have enjoyed this episode. Our next one is on avoiding physical activity. Your brain is begging you to move. Skipping workouts increases stress hormones while depleting mood-boosting chemicals. Just 15 minutes of movement floods your brain with natural mood boosters better than hours of scrolling. Your body wasn't designed to be still all day. Restlessness and mental fog are your biology demanding movement, not laziness. Start small. Dance while making coffee, take the stairs, walk during calls. The difference between feeling stuck and feeling alive might be one short walk away. Movement isn't punishment, it's medicine. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Our next one is on avoiding qualified sleep and how this increases our anxiety. Let's go with episode 8. Glad you're still here with us. Your brain on no sleep runs on fumes. Skipping sleep to get more done actually makes you dumber. Cognitive function drops 25% after one night of poor sleep. Your body pumps out cortisol, the stress hormone, making you more anxious about what you stayed up to handle. It's a vicious cycle. You think you're being productive, but you're swapping rest for stress. Memory consolidation suffers, emotional regulation fails, and small problems feel massive. The irony, you'd solve those problems faster and better with sleep. Sleep isn't lazy, it's your brain's maintenance mode. Pulling an all-nighter doesn't gain you time, it costs you your mind. Stay tuned with our next episode on suppressing emotions. Okay, we explored the value of sleeping. Let's now jump into suppressing emotions. You know that feeling when someone asks if you're okay and you say fine, but you're really not? Here's what nobody tells you about bottling up emotions. Your brain isn't a storage unit. When you push feelings down, they don't disappear. They build pressure like a shaken soda bottle. Eventually, you snap at loved ones over small things, cry without clear reason, or feel constantly exhausted. Your emotions need an outlet. Journal them, talk to someone you trust, or simply acknowledge them to yourself. Feeling your feelings doesn't make you weak. Pretending they don't exist does more damage. Mental health isn't about being positive all the time. It's about being real with yourself. So next time someone asks if you're okay, try being honest. You might be surprised what happens. We have almost reached our last topic called engaging in toxic relationships. Perhaps you have reached the final message of the things to avoid for a healthy mind. You know that feeling when your phone buzzes and your stomach drops? That's your body telling you something. I stayed in a friendship where every conversation left me exhausted, thinking loyalty meant suffering, but you're allowed to protect your peace. That constant anxiety and walking on eggshells isn't normal. Your mental health isn't selfish, it's survival. I finally walked away, and the relief has been worth it. If someone consistently makes you feel small, drained, or anxious, that's not love or friendship. You deserve relationships that fill you up, not empty you out. Trust your gut. If you want to receive more feel-good messages, just avoid subscribing to our channel. Best with everything.